little chilly out today, 43 degrees and a little wet. We got 2 stops to make on our way into work. I'm not going to keep the camera rolling for the whole time. We're going to go top the tank off, and then I got to go get critter food. The critters keep eating it. Don't really need fuel, but I'm leaving early enough right now that we can go ahead and knock it out. And I don't have to worry about it for the next couple weeks. Happy February 25th, 2021. Another few weeks, we'll be a quarter of the way through the year already. Hopefully things start getting better soon. There's the white car there. So we're going to pop in here. This is the expensive station, but I'm only buying about 8 gallons, so I'm not going to save a whole lot. As opposed to going across the street and fighting all the traffic. So, I'll be back in a flash. Well, I called that one 8.001 gallons. $28 even. Okay, I had to squeeze it to get to the 28, but 259.2 miles on this tank, average of 34.7. We've been idling a lot for the colder weather, average of 34 miles per hour. Reset you. Doing 36.2 since we've had the car. Alrighty, let's go grab some kitty food for the kitties. Whip around this way. The old guy's truck's gonna wait there for me. If I can, I'm gonna scoot straight across. Looks like I can. We'll go around the front of Walgreens here. Watch for pedestrians coming out of the corner of the store here. Right up to Petco. Black GMC must be the manager for one of these 2 places. It's always sitting there. Oh, we'll just go straight over here. Alrighty, back real quick. And we're back. Right on time. Well, get into reverse. There it is. Watch for cars backing up on my left here because they don't have much room to stop before they hit me. Oh, 3 times as much for cat food than I did putting fuel in the tank. In 2 weeks, I'll be doing it all over again. Pothole. Tried to go around it, got it with the rear wheel. Oh well. Clear left after this guy. Ease on out. Right on up into the line. Oh, Thursday already. Or Thursday finally, depending on your take. Monday went pretty quick. Tuesday and Wednesday were Tomorrow, our last production airplane rolls out of the factory. We've got currently 3 rework airplanes in. We're bringing a 4th one in Sunday night. Sometime by the end of March, we'll have 5 airplanes squeezed into that building at an angle. Somebody got caught. Yesterday, we've had a big banner. Picture of a 787 on it, and, you know, birthplace of the Dreamliner, and, you know, thanks for the memories and yada yada yada. People been signing it. It's in one of the back rooms. Yesterday we got the facilities team out to hang that on the front doors, on the big roll-up doors inside the factory. That big banner got really small, so I was working with the guys. Anybody we know? Blue Honda Civic, 4-door. Had to block off a walkway at the very front of the factory. Excuse me, it's not the virus. Because they were on a lift overhead, tools and bolts and nuts and whatnot while they're hanging this stuff. And you know, we have this yellow fencing, basically consider it like crowd control fencing. We surround the various airplanes that we have power on or they're doing hydraulic testing to keep people away. I borrowed a couple pieces of that and I just closed off the walkway with it. I just walk right through. I had little signs up there, detour, area closed for door work. I'm on break. I have to walk this way. I don't care which way you have to walk. Turn your happy you-know-what around and take the long way. Were you a manager? I don't need to be. It's a safety situation. Where's BS, man? Yeah. Just kind of. I had about probably half a dozen people doing that over a couple hours. And really, to walk around an airplane takes less than a minute. But they could not be bothered to follow the rules. Boeing does everything they can just to screw with us. Yeah, we're doing this just to screw with you. We're hanging a banner on the wall to celebrate a production line. A little frustrating yesterday. But it's hung. Can't even see the signatures on it. It's sitting so high up on the door right now. Our door's like 160, 180 feet tall. It's 2/3 of the way up. It's a, I don't know, it's going to be a 15, I guess like a 12 by 15 foot banner. Sure looks small hanging up there. It's supposed to be wet this weekend, so you're not going to get a whole lot out of me again. Those of you that have been following the diesel locomotive build, I've had no parts show up yet. My little grab irons are still stuck in Philadelphia according to the tracking. But they're still getting snow and freezing temperatures back there from what I hear. But on track yet. So we'll just kind of let it ride until it shows up. Got a couple other little detail parts I ordered up too. Shouldn't be, hopefully, more than a couple more weeks. Lots of snow in the mountains. We're sitting at about 150% of our snowpack. Saying this is the most snow we've had in more than 10 years. In some areas they're forecasting 2 to 3 feet in this weekend. This storm today, and then it's supposed to get breezy this afternoon, and tomorrow's supposed to dump. So it'll just be another weekend of hunkering down at the house. Don't see the trees moving at all, so it's not too breezy now. Imperfect produce order this week, and I didn't stop to think that that's the last couple of times that's where I bought my milk, and I'm out of milk right now. So not that I drink a ton of it, but it's nice to have around. Starting to come down here. That Tuesday night actually had snow again. Stuck to the cars, but didn't stick to the ground. Wasn't enough to even make much of a difference on the cars. Kind of piled halfway up the windshield. I just gave the car a couple extra minutes to warm up, and it melted it right off. So. Looking at the forecast, the temperatures are starting to creep back up. So Tuesday night we were down to the upper 20s. Up there. Mr. Dodge come over. Another police vehicle. This is the guy from the debris. Yeah, tire debris. Ooh, little one, shredded. I was wondering if it was tire or if it was asphalt, but it kept going a long ways. Yeah, last week had a couple of new folks come through at about, I don't know, 15, 18, something like that. And I was told, oh yeah, every day this week, this week that we're in now, you're going to be getting, 10, 12 a day. Haven't seen a single one. Where are they at? Not that it takes too long to give them a safety orientation. As we start tearing these airplanes apart, we have to support the body and the wings, because we're taking fasteners out, so potentially things could move. So they've made a bunch of cradles and upright aluminum supports, bottle jacks, and each one's going to have a 10,000 pound scale on it, so we can measure the weight and make sure things are staying even and level. They're supposed to have the first one jacked 2 days ago. The crew came out and said, yeah, we don't have the right people, we're going to go back to our area. That killed a day and a half. A little frustrating. That yeah, you've got the body supported, the barrel of the aircraft, you have the wings supported, you have the tail section supported, you have to have axle jacks under the landing gear too. So we're not lifting the thing off the ground. We're literally only going up a few inches. The struts have travel. You know, oh no, you can't just let them hang. Well, why not? They hang when they're in flight. And when the plane takes off, they're hanging. They're fully extended. Not quite sure what's going on there, but it's not making a whole lot of sense to those of us that aren't engineers. Some of these managers have been around for quite a while. They've seen a lot, and this is something new to them. And they're saying, oh no, you only have to do the main gear. And then, oh no, you only have to do the forward gear. Oh, if you have all the axle jacks, you can't jack the airplane. Well, what's the point of having the axle jacks then? We're getting different stories from too many different people. And then a manager and a crew come up to me yesterday. We need to get our stuff off the stands that's been removed from the airplane because we don't have an airplane in the position anymore. Well, why didn't you remove the stuff when you had an airplane next to it and had an elevator when you could get to it? We had to come up with a way where they could access the stand with no rails, which is a fall hazard, tying off to a snorkel lift, and load stuff into either a snorkel or a scissor lift. And it's ladders and fans and tools. And it's like, yeah, why didn't, whatever. I just work here, I don't make the decisions. I made sure they were all tied off and safe and secure. Get everything they needed to off their equipment that's being torn down and sent to scrap or sent to South Carolina. Around the corner on the wet road. 7-year-old tires. For another weekend. I think yesterday was about a 16,000 step day, which is usually on the higher end of my normal. The day before it was 18 or 19. I haven't had any more 30-some thousand. I think I've dipped into the 20s once this week. It was Monday. That toe that I complained about that was cramping up, and then the next week it was really starting to hurt. Last few days it's been rather painful. Today feels pretty good. Don't even hardly, there's a little tightness there, but I'm trying to flex it in my boot. now I'm having issues with my left ankle again. Probably because I've been favoring my right foot. What's the snow pile looking like today? Oh, it's about, I don't know, half of what we had yesterday. Or last time, I should say. There it is, way down there at the end. Watch for cross traffic. Got a guy behind me riding my bumper. You know, Monday and Tuesday, this lot is empty. Then you come into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it fills back up. So I don't know what the people are doing, but working later in the week. Well, as usual, thanks for tagging along. That's going to do it for this video. Another exciting one. Yeah, I know. Go inside, finish my Thursday, back out Friday tomorrow, right into a weekend. See what we can do to get you some more videos to watch. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.